People stay stuck not because of their circumstance or the challenges they face, but because of the way they think. Let's walk through 4 ways of thinking we should avoid if we'd like to avoid being broke. Number 1, thinking from the past rather than the future. Broke people are unable to pursue the future faithfully because they have yet to see it in the physical. They ultimately relive the same experiences due to the way they are thinking. Your life should be progressively productive, meaning that today is better than yesterday, and this week's better than last week. This year's better than last year, and with your age comes understanding and strength. Your age brings renewal, health, wealth, and so much more, and that's because every loss is really a lesson, and every setback is really a setup, and each and every day is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. In fact, each day you become more, you actually increase your ability to do what it is you'd like to do. With a clear vision, belief in yourself, and an actionable breakdown, you could pursue the outcomes you desire, even though you've yet to see them manifest. Number 2, thinking you're smaller than your challenges. If you're operating within kingdom principles, nothing is bigger than you. And I mean no challenge, no disruption, no trial, no test or task. In Christ, we must recognize our position and operate from our place of victory. See, in Genesis 1, God has given man our very first command, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it and have dominion." Here, not only does God imply that we are to use our big and our beautiful brain to trample over these measly things, but prior to the command, God blesses us. And this blessing is important because it shows that God gave us the ability before he gave us the instruction. Understand these principles, and you'll find that you are greater than any obstacle. Number 3, think negative when you should think positive. See, some people, they see the obstacle in every opportunity. They see the downside in every upside, and you must avoid this sort of negativity. You cannot afford a negative thought towards your efforts. Positive thinking involves approaching life's challenges with a positive outlook and expecting favorable results. This contributes to your confidence in the objective, to your problem-solving abilities, and makes for greater endurance when disruption comes. Number 4, think positive when you should think negative. Solomon teaches us the wisdom of the ant. One concept described is to consider winter while it's summer. To consider winter while it's summer. See, this is a metaphor, right? And I love this, right? Because this phrase highlights the ant's diligence and it highlights the ant's foresight. It's really serving as a model for human behavior because there is wisdom in knowing the season, and there is wisdom in preparing for the next. God's counsel is to put back that 1/5 part during the seasons of plenty. It's 20%. When the bottom falls out, continue to eat. So those are the 4 thoughts I counsel you to avoid, for the cost is great. And know that when you shift your thought processes, you shift the direction of your life. So today, refuse to be limited to your past experiences, and refuse to believe you are unable to solve the problems that come while building your future. And lastly, Consider the season so you can act accordingly.